Here we have Bitcoin on Bybit on the 1 hour. We're going to be on the 1 hour today because not much has changed, but this is the time to be paying attention right now. Big move is coming. Big move is coming. So we're still chopping around in here. Right now, we are being held down by the POC point of control on the VPVR. We did get a few wicks to the 50. This one kind of overran the 50 a little bit, front ran the 100. It kind of chopped everybody out to the downside and to the upside, hit those stop losses, continuing to go sideways. Your RSI, uh, testing that signal line in the top of the bearish control zone. We do not want to enter this. We want to bounce off and go up to the neutral median line, come back to it then if you are bullish. Your MACD below that zero line, fresh cross to the upside, but looks like you're contracting back to the signal line as you print a light green bar on the histogram. Your vol obviously has been going sideways. Your BBWP is in the lower zone below that moving average. Now, we have a lot of stuff coming out. Christine Lagarde's supposed to be speaking. We got the CPI data. We have a lot of stuff going on. There's more to that. So we have quite a bit coming out, a lot of data coming out, economic implications. So there is a big move coming. And it's not just because of that. We have other data on higher term time frames that historically have led to 20 to 30% moves. We're not going to go all into that today. We might go into it tomorrow after this move starts. But we will stay ahead of the curve. All you need to know right now is that there is a big move coming. Now is the time to pay attention. Your 50 looks like it's trying to cross the 200. It is coming down to at least test it. All your moving averages have negative slopes besides for the 200, but it takes a little longer to catch up. So the bearish case is that we break this last low, the last closure low at 29,700 on a 1 hour closure. And that would imply that our RSI would enter the bearish control zone. MACD would cross to the downside of the signal line as we start gaining a stronger downside curvature and start printing dark red bars on the histogram as your vol would start to expand. Bullish case is that we break the 50 on a 1 hour closure. And, oh, by the way, to the bearish case, if we do break that on a 1 hour closure, I do think we would come down to this purple region at 29,000 and probably break the bottom of this diagonal trend line. So that would be what I'd be looking at. Hold on one second. Let me fix this. There we go. And we could break the bottom of this channel, this descending channel we got here. So we will find out. Let's move on to Ethereum. Here on Ethereum, looks like we are a little weaker, but we've been weaker for a while. So continue to chop around. We are being held down by the 50. Did get the same kind of thing here. Liquidations to the downside and to the upside. Wick bounced or got rejected from the 200 on the upside. Looks like we're trying to print up. We got another wick. Bunch of wicks. We cannot get above the 50 right now. We're having trouble get above the 50. The RSI is riding that bearish control zone. Looks like you're bouncing off the signal line though. So if we can bounce up off that signal line, get up to the neutral zone, MACD, cross that zero line, gain some bigger upside curvature. Your histogram is printing dark green bars right now, but barely. I mean, you barely got momentum right now. So that's what I'm saying. Your vol is very low. Your BBWP is printing a dark blue BBWP line. You are below that moving average. A big move is coming. But right now, Looks a little more bearish, but I am neutral. I want to say that I am neutral until this move starts. These could just be a fake out. If we can get back above this 50 on a 1-hour closure, also above that POC point of control in the VPVR, I would expect us to get a minor rejection from this last high over here, this last local high, and the 100 at the top of the POC point of control on the VPVR zone. And that would probably lead us up to this purple zone, probably lead us up to the top of this channel, possibly break that at 1862. If we do break bearish to the downside, that would imply that we enter the bearish control zone. MACD cross this signal line, which we're basically right on the signal line right now. See, we're already printing a light green bar right now. We're going to find out. We need a nice dark green bar here. Or in the bearish case, we're going to start printing dark red bars as your vol would expand. Let's move on to Solana. Like I said, short update today. Probably only 7-8 minutes long. Okay, so Solana, a little bit different of a story. We do have a higher high, and we could be working on a higher low. Even if we come down to the 200, it would be a higher low. You are testing the neutral median line, but you are below that signal line right now. And let's see here. No divergences. Okay, so your MACD line looks like you're either going to get rejected from right here or you're going to cross it. You are printing a dark red bar on the histogram, but we'll find out. If Bitcoin starts to head down, I do believe all the alts would follow it. So if we break this last low and enter the bearish control zone and that MACD cross to the downside of the signal line as the vol starts to increase, and we